Welcome to the Yoga Athlete. This session is a leg day recovery session. When you have done any kind of leg work, this is the perfect session. We're going to focus on getting that IT band, hamstring, quads, and our calves and even our Achilles and a little bit of ankles. So I have other videos that are a little more specific just for hamstring and IT band, and some that are more specific just for hips and ankles, but this is just a full leg day recovery session. So we're going to start breathing like we always do, hands on our knees. You can close your eyes for a minute if you'd like. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Nice deep breath. We always warm up. Inhale. Chances are your legs are really stiff. Exhale if you just did leg day. Breathe. Inhale. On your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Last one, inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. Very good. Scoot your hips back. Flex your feet and take our hands out to the side. Inhale, both hands up, nice and tall. And then exhale, forward fold. You may not be able, it's the beginning of the session, so you may not be able to reach your toes, but get to your shins or your ankles. You can get your toes, that's fine. Just go as deep as you can. Inhale and exhale. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale all the way up, nice and tall. And we're going to take our right hand to the outside of our left foot in a twist. Now, if you can't get to the outside of your foot, reach for your calf or your ankle, and then just look over your shoulder. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, twist to the other side, left hand to the outside of that right foot. Reach. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, both hands up. We're going to take our hands down by our sides, and we're going to do a little bit with our ankles and our calves. So you're going to lean back, and we're going to point our toes. And then flex your feet. Now when you flex, really flex and pull your toes towards you, stretching out the back of your legs and your calves and your Achilles tendon. Point your toes and flex. Again, point your toes and flex. Two more. Point your toes, flex. Last one. Point your toes and flex. Very good. Come up. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit with our strap here. If you have a strap or a towel or a band, that's where this comes in handy. If you can reach your toes, you may not need the strap. But we're just going to take our strap to around our left foot. Sit up nice and straight. Inhale. On your exhale, just lift that leg up. Now, if you're rolled back like this, you're not going to feel this, so make sure you sit up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, release, opposite. Inhale, lift, nice and tall. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Some of these poses we'll do a little bit more with at the end when we're a little bit more warm. Inhale, and exhale, release that down. Set that strap or towel off to the side, and we're gonna pull our feet around behind us. We're just going to sit back. If you can, sit back on your heels. If this hurts your knees, you can always roll up a towel or a mat underneath. Then we're just going to sit for a minute, and then take your hands by your side and just lift your knees off the mat just a little bit. That's stretching out the front of your ankle and your shin. Just lift up and then press down. Now I'm going to turn a little bit to the side so you can see me. Curl your toes under and come up on your toes like this. And then press, think about pressing your heels down to the mat. This is gonna stretch out that Achilles tendon and get some of your calf as well. So get nice and tall. Just press those heels back. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Come forward. Now come to all fours. Cat-cow stretch just to warm up our back. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, front-facing cow and look forward. Back to neutral spine. Hands walk out to the edge of the mat. Curl your toes under and press your hips up to downward facing dog, dropping your head between your hands. Here you're gonna do what's called walk the dog. You're gonna bend your right knee, pressing your left back, and then switch. Bend your left knee, press your right back. It's really getting the back of your Achilles, your heel, your calf, and switch. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. And exhale, switch. One more inhale on each side. Exhale, switch. And then press both back. It should be even. Inhale. And then on your exhale, jump or step both feet forward. Or you can just come up if you need to and join us if you can't swing your feet forward. Hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now, if you can't touch the floor here, so block comes in handy. You can put your hands on the block in any direction, just like that. If you can take your palms all the way to the mat, you can do that as well. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Slight back bend. Swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse. Again, slight back bend. This is just warming up those legs. Swan dive. But it stretches your hamstrings as you fold over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse. Slight back bend, last one, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Now take your hands and your elbows and just drop your head. Let the weight of your arms pull you over, again, stretching out your hamstrings. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Now take both hands to the mat, step both feet back to plank. And from plank, we're gonna go right up to downward facing dog. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. Now you wanna make sure your knee is over your ankles. You don't wanna be like this, not knee over toes, knee over ankles. So you might need to really walk that foot up. Drop your back knee, release your toes. So the top of your foot is touching the mat. And then we're gonna come up and just press our hips forward, stretching out the hip flexor. Breathe the front of that quad. Inhale and exhale. Now again, here you can always use a block. You can put your knee on your elbow. You can keep your hands down. It's also stretching out your groin and the inside of your thigh here. Breathe. All right, now we're gonna come up. Now this next pose can be a little bit advanced, so I'm going to show you a couple of modifications for it. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see my back leg. What you want to do is you want to lift that back leg off the mat and you're reaching your hand for your foot. So really stretching this quad. Now, if you can't do this and you can't reach your foot like this, there are a couple modifications. The first one is just to take this block, hold on to it here, and just try to lift that foot up off, even just a little bit. Even if you're up just a little bit, you're still gonna get a little deeper stretch in that quad. If you can't do this at all, the next one is you're going to be able to do this on the floor, lying down, and you simply come down to your stomach and reach for your foot this way. Again, if you can't reach your foot here, what's great about that is you can use a strap to help you. So that's a modification for this pose. It's not gonna get quite as deep, but that's okay. Again, up in this pose too, you can always use that strap, but sometimes that takes a little more balance to get that foot up. But those are a couple things to try. All right, we're gonna release that. Hands by your side. Press up to downward facing dog. Inhale. Then on your exhale, bring your left leg forward. Drop that back knee, release your foot. Again, pressing those hips forward. Using that block if you need to. Placing your elbow on your knee. You can come all the way up. Just think about, I'm not upright. My hips are pressed forward. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Now again, here's where we're going to try to lift that back leg up. Even if it's just this much, if you can reach for your foot, it's going to be a really nice deep stretch in this quad. If you can't do this, you can always try it with the strap, or go ahead and go to your stomach and stretch that quad by pulling it towards your seat. So find a way to get that quad stretched at any one of those modifications. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, release. We're going to bring our hands down, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing those heels back, trying to get those calves stretched as well. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring your right foot forward again. And you can take your knee down and back. Now this one is a little different. I'm always preaching knee over ankle. But this time we're going to bring our foot back just a little bit and press our knee out over our toe, and that's going to stretch that Achilles tendon. You can relax your foot. This shouldn't hurt, but if you press that knee forward, it's going to stretch all the way up into your calf. Now you may not be able to get your heel all the way down. That's okay. If your heel is up and that knee is forward, that's going to protect your knee, but also get a deep stretch in that calf. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. And then press back, downward facing dog, inhale. And bring that left foot forward to get the other side. Drop your back knee, walk your foot back just a little bit, and press that knee forward. This should not hurt your knee. You should just feel this up into your calf. Breathe, inhale. And don't try to get your foot flat if that's uncomfortable. It's okay to have it up at just about an inch. You actually get a little deeper stretch. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, hands by your side. Press back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And then on your exhale, jumper step, both feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Hands heart center. Now we're going to stretch our IT band and our hip. Here's where you may need a block in front. We're going to do what's called figure four pose. Inhale up, heart center. Take your right foot over your left knee. This can always be done holding on to something, just like this. And sit back, stretching out that hip flexor, that IT band and that hip. You can always hold on to something like I am here, or you can balance. Now, to get a deeper stretch, we're going to fold forward and reach for the block if you need it, or the floor. And just think about relaxing this knee open. You can even press that knee open if you want. You're just going to get a deeper stretch. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. And on your exhale, slowly with control, come up, release your foot. Don't be afraid to hold on to something if you're having a hard time balancing. Inhale up, heart center, opposite foot, across your knee, and sit back. Breathe, inhale. And again, on your exhale, fold over. You can still, if you can't reach the floor, a block does great here. Pressing that knee open with your hand. Another way just to get a little deeper, but you don't have to. Now both hands down, inhale and exhale. Again, inhale. On your exhale, come all the way up. Adjust your feet, inhale up. Heart center. The next thing we're going to do is actually called the standing splits, which sounds scary, I know, but it's really great for stretching out your hamstring. Again, if you have a hard time reaching the floor, get that block in front. And we're just going to come up, inhale up, and then hands forward, and we're just going to fold over, lifting our right leg off the mat and taking our nose towards our knee. Now again, you can use that block to help you if you need, and just lift it up as high as you can. And what you're doing is you're stretching the hamstring of the leg that's on the floor. Inhale, and if you can only get it up just a tiny bit, that's okay. It's still, think about pressing your chest towards your knee. And then come all the way up. Hands heart center. Adjust your feet again. This is a very awkward pose, but if you just get that leg off, it's really going to stretch the leg that's on the mat. Inhale up, forward fold, and as you come down, lift your left leg off the mat, taking your chest and your nose towards your knee. You may not be able to get as far as I do, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. Feel the stretch from your glute all the way down your hamstring. Breathe, inhale. On your exhale, release. Come all the way up, slight back bend, swan dive. Now we can set that block off to the side. We're gonna jump or step, both feet back to plank. Lower to chaturanga, and come through to cobra. Come all the way down, widen your knees, and then sit your hips back to a wide knees child's pose. Just stretching out your hips for a minute and relax into that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come up on your knees, all the way up. And we're gonna cross our feet and sit back, just like this. Now, we're gonna bring our right foot up and over our left knee. Just like that, and you press that hip. It's a little bit like the standing figure 4 pose we did. But you take this left leg and bring it as close to your body as you can. Just like that. And try to sit up straight and use your opposite hand behind you to help you sit up straight. Think about dropping that knee open. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, release. We're gonna do a couple of versions of this pose. We've already done one in a standing position. So now, bend your right leg, bring your left over, and then walk that right foot back as close as you can. And if you cannot get it back as far as I can, that's okay. If it's out here, just pressing that knee open. Not only does this stretch your hip, it's getting that IT band, some glute muscles are being stretched here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, release, come down. Flex your feet, hands out, inhale up. And exhale, forward fold again. Hopefully you're a little deeper than you were the first time you did this. But think about pressing your chest towards your knees. If you can't reach your feet, reach for your shins or your ankles. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, come up. Now, we're gonna bend our right leg across the mat and just take your left back behind it. Now, if you're sitting down here on your hip, that's a great modification for this. If you can be up on your knee, this is pigeon pose or half pigeon pose. Bring your right hand up and reach it out. And then just take your opposite hand under and relax. Inhale and exhale. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, come up. Again, here's another chance to stretch that quad. Bend that right or left leg and reach for that foot. This again can always be done on your hip. Pulling that leg towards you, you're gonna get, turn sideways so you can see me pulling this leg here, you're gonna get nice deep stretch in that quad. But you can always use the strap or a band or a towel to help pull that towards you if you need to. Okay, don't be afraid to use a modification. All right, release that. Take your hands by your side. Press back up to downward facing dog. Inhale. And then on your exhale, bring your left leg forward, right back. Same thing on the other side. Again, if you need to sit down on that hip, that's okay. As it looks like this, hand up. And I'm just relaxed back on that hip. Breathe, inhale. You can also be up on your knees. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, come all the way up. Bend that back leg. Reach for that foot either with your hand or your strap or your towel. On your knee or on your hip, whichever is most comfortable for you. Breathe, inhale. On your exhale, release that. And we're gonna bring this back leg forward. Take the soles of your feet together. Press your knees out, elbows into your thighs, and sit forward in what we call cobbler's pose. Feet together, press forward, cobbler's pose. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Come up, straighten your legs again. We're gonna use the strap again for a couple things. Take it first and we're gonna wrap it around your right foot. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. And then on your exhale, you're gonna roll back one vertebrae at a time and lift this leg up, pulling it towards your face. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, think about bringing it closer towards you with each exhale. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now, roll all the way up. Take this around your left foot. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Pull it towards you. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Now with each exhale, pull a little closer. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale a little closer. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, last one. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, keeping the strap. We're gonna sit up nice and tall again. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, inhale. On your exhale, cross it across your body. You can use and pull a little bit more here. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, come back to center now. We're gonna open out. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, come back to center and release. Switch your feet. Keep the strap around your left foot and we're gonna inhale and lift up. Sit up nice and tall, inhale and exhale. Again, inhale. Now on your exhale, cross it across your body. It's really gonna get a nice deep stretch in that IT band. Sitting up tall. If you lean back like this, you're not gonna feel as much of a stretch. You gotta sit up nice and tall. And exhale. Again, inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. And then open wide. Again, sit tall, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. Release that foot, opposite foot. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, cross it across your body. Breathe, inhale. Again, sit up tall. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. And go wide. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. And release. Now bring your left knee in towards you, stretching your right knee or your right leg out to the side. First thing we're gonna do is just fold forward. Come down to your elbows if you can. If you can't come down to your elbows, just your hands is okay. Breathe, inhale. and exhale. Flex your foot, come up. We're gonna take our right hand towards our right toe. Again, if you can't reach your toe, reach for your ankle or your shin. And you're gonna take your left hand up and over. Now, if you're feeling really flexible, you can go all the way down and reach for that foot. Breathe, inhale. On your exhale, turn your chest towards your knee and reach, trying to pull that chest as close to your knee as you can. If you can reach your foot, great. If not, just reach that leg and think about pressing that chest down. Breathe, inhale. On your exhale, come up. We're gonna walk down the middle again, to your elbows if you can. Try not to let your foot fall forward. Try to keep it up. Come all the way up. We're gonna switch feet. Bring your right foot in, your left foot out. And again, walk down the middle to your elbows if you can. If not, stay up on your hands. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. On your exhale, flex your foot. Take your left hand to your toe or your ankle or your shin, and your right hand up and over. If you can reach it all the way to your toe, that's good. If not, just turn and look up at that hand. Breathe, inhale. And then on your exhale, turn your body towards your knee, reaching, pressing your chest down towards your knee and reaching for that foot. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Come all the way up, and one more time down the middle. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Come all the way up. Bring your feet back to front. Flex your feet one more time. Inhale up and exhale. Fold over. Hopefully you notice you're deeper now than you were even the last time we did this. Just getting deeper into that stretch. And now flex your feet and press them forward. That's going to stretch out the sides of your shins. And flex. Really pulling, if you can reach your toes, pull on your toes. If not, just pull, think about pulling your toes back towards your chest. Stretching out your calves. And one more time, flex those feet. If you can push them forward, stretching out the side of your shin here. And one more time, flex them back. Sitting them nice and tall. If you can't reach your toes, if you can reach your toes, you can give them an extra little pull. And release. Now, scoot your hips forward, and we're just gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time all the way to the mat. Now take your left knee into your chest. We're gonna cross it across our body, stretching our arm in the opposite direction. Just kind of press that leg down. This is good for your back, your leg. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Pull again nice and tight into your chest. Now bend your right knee, take your left knee over the top, reach in between your legs and just pull your legs toward your chest. Think about opening up that knee as you do that. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly come down. Left knee still into your chest, straighten your right leg again, and then roll your ankle in and then out. Very good, pull it tight and stretch it long. Bring your right leg into your chest, your knee, pull it tight, and then cross it across your body, stretching your arm in the opposite direction. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. Bend your left leg, take your right ankle over your left knee. Reach between your legs. Pull your legs towards your chest. Think about pressing this knee open. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, release. Bring your knee into your chest again and rotate your ankle out. And in. Very good. Now stretch your left leg long and reach your right foot to the ceiling. Reach behind your knee, your calf or your ankle, pull it towards your forehead, lifting your head up off the mat. One more deep stretch, inhale. And exhale, pull it back into your chest. Extend it long. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend that leg long, reach behind your knee, your calf or your ankle, pull it towards your forehead. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, pull it back into your chest and release to the mat. Now find a nice comfortable position. Take your hands by your side. We're just going to do a couple of minutes of breathing here. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Breathe, inhale. You can take your hands to your stomach if you'd like. And exhale, close your eyes. Breathe, inhale. As you exhale, think about releasing all the stress and tension out of your legs. Let it flow away from you into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Release any other tension in your body with your next exhale. Let it flow out of your body and into the mat. Breathe and exhale. Now as you continue to breathe in and out through your nose, think about, as you inhale, think about breathing in warmth, love, light, all things that are positive, healing to your muscles. Inhale and exhale. Breathe, inhale and exhale. You can stay in this position as long as you like and just breathe. If you're done, you can slowly bring both legs up, one arm to the side of your head, roll onto your side in a recovery position. And then when you're ready, slowly come up and join me in a seated position. Hopefully you'll find after doing this session that your legs feel better, you have a little bit more mobility, and you're not as sore. In yoga, we say namaste. Namaste means the light in me recognizes the light in you and is a sign of gratitude, connection, and respect. Thank you for choosing the Yoga Athlete. Namaste.